What a day.
What a day, guys. What a day. I just listened to Selena and Taku's podcast, Back to Reality, and oh my God, it opened my eyes. It opened my eyes and filled in the gaps, didn't it, Mars?
So they interviewed Collins and he was able to fill us in on some of the things that they left out.
Oh my God, did they leave stuff out?
So
they left out so much.
A few things.
Now, I haven't been a fan of Natalie. I really haven't been, but Marzi has. Marzi's been a fan. Now, what do you think, Mars? What do you think now?
No, I'm starting to change my mind a little bit.
A little bit or a lot?
A little bit. You know, some of the things he said, it's like, wow, okay.
I can't believe it.
Well, Natalie then turned around and just say he hasn't done anything and he hasn't helped her.
Oh,
at all.
I told you, I judged her and my judgment is correct. Yeah. It usually is. I'm pretty good with people, aren't I, Mars? I got a pretty good sense of people.
You do.
And I just knew something was off with Natalie. I really did. Now, Selena won't say it because Selena's like one of the most beautiful people. She's absolutely gorgeous. She won't say a bad word. She's so lovely, but I'm going to tell you how it is. Go listen to this podcast and come back to reality and come back and tell me your thoughts because it's just an eye-opener. Like, Collins doesn't rubbish Natalie at all. No. He's such a gentleman. He's so lovely. He's so kind. He even takes on board and says, I'm so sorry for what
He takes accountability for some of the things he said and did.
Yeah.
It isn't much.
No, he didn't.
It's not much. It really isn't.
He gave her the space that she asked for because she was grieving. The second day, he tried to plan a whole date because she didn't like the sun.
I called it. Remember I said it was probably because of the sun. She didn't like the bloody sun. But they're making it out like, oh, she's upset because it's not, a special date. For starters, the producers organised the date.
I can't believe it.
It wasn't Collins.
No, it wasn't Collins.
It's the producers, and she didn't want to go into the sun. She didn't like it.
So it wasn't Collins' fault. He didn't even know what he was doing until the day.
Collins tried to make the date more enjoyable because he knew she liked birds.
Yeah.
So they went out to take her to look at birds.
I can't believe it. And then he planned a special day just for her to make her feel better, make her feel happy. But she was grieving the whole time. The whole time.
Basically,
and the way he speaks.
From the get-go.
Yeah, she just cried and cried and cried. And you cannot deal with someone grieving 24/7.
How can you do that? A stranger?
How can a stranger?
How
just
can
known
you've just met someone.
Oh.
You don't know this person. You don't know their boundaries. You don't know if they're a hugger. Not everyone is.
No.
So he thought he was doing the right things by saying, I'll give you space.
Yeah.
She didn't want that, but he doesn't know that.
No.
He didn't know that.
And she was crying the whole way through.
Yeah.
The whole way through. Now, I feel sorry for her for that aspect, but it's not that aspect that I'm going on about. I don't like her personality. I don't like the fact that she's left the show and she's spilling her guts and running her mouth and saying that, oh, he didn't reach out to me, he didn't do this. And I'm finding out what the hell he did do for you. Yeah. He planned a big day for you to cheer you up. He iced the bottom of your feet because you had some heat stroke. He iced the bottom of your feet. He tried to make you feel good. He tried to do all these lovely things for you. And he isn't bragging. No. I'm telling you now, he isn't bragging. I'm bragging for him. Yeah. Because he isn't doing that. He's actually taking accountability and apologising. Yeah. I feel so sorry for Collins. I really do. I do not like Natalie. I don't know if this is correct or not, but I have heard through the grapevine that she comes back on the show. I don't know why. I don't want you back on the show.
If that happens, I'm not going to like her.
No.
Because that shows to me that's something really off about that.
Yeah, I think so too.
If you were that grieving in the first, why would you go back on the show?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm not going to like it if she goes on the show.
No, I tell you, me neither. Because
I'm going to think she is fake if she does.
People have sent me clips of Natalie, and I am shocked because she's saying, I couldn't believe when she said, he hasn't reached out to me, he hasn't done this. Like, get over yourself. Get over yourself, Natalie.
He's even trying to see how he could have done things better. Saying, oh, maybe I should have been more there for her than he already was.
I'm shocked. And he is right. He asked John for help, and John did say, put grief aside. He couldn't.
No.
She was crying 24/7.
John should know better.
Yeah, come on, John, you know better than that.
They knew she was grieving. They knew the level of grief she had.
Yeah.
She was bawling and bawling. They all knew it.
Yeah.
But they've decided to just pretend like that never happened. You can't. That's shame on you, John. And shame on the production.
Yeah, and really, honestly, Natalie, you shouldn't have been on the show after 5 weeks of losing a family member.
What the hell were you doing on the show?
No, it's ridiculous. It is
absolutely
ridiculous.
Why? Why would you be on the show?
And if I hear that you're going back on the show, oh my God.
Oh, no.
What a day.
Yeah.
What a day.
What a day.
And go find out why Colin said, what a day. Go find out why. Back to Reality. Brilliant podcast. I love Taku and I love Selena. I love Selena.
We both love Selena.
Yeah, please go listen to it.